Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, hi. Morning, lovers. It's an absolute pleasure to be back with you again today. Hi, Natasha. You must have been like properly poised there waiting to join. And breathe. We're here together again. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. Hi, Natalie. Hey, Sonia. Hello, hello. Yay, she's back. I am back. Just. So I'm being very, very gentle with myself. Very gentle. But I did get out of bed. Good morning, Sonia. Hi. Nice to meet you. Do we know each other? I know that you're new to these sessions. Well, you're new to them live. I know that. I'm getting pretty good at recognizing names and tags. And anyone joining on Facebook? Can't see anybody over there yet. Hello, anyone there? Say hi as you join. Let me know. Let me just check that Facebook is definitely working. Yeah, it seems to be. Hi. I'm just going to wait for a couple of people to join. Hey, Nick, good to see you. I love the pictures you shared with me. They were so beautiful. Gosh, everywhere is just looking so stunning right now, isn't it? The weather is absolutely bloody incredible. Morning, Liz. Mwah. Hi, darling. Good to see you. We've not met, Sonia. Well, now we're meeting. Hello. Good to see you. Izzy, good morning. I've noticed this weird thing that I do. At the beginning of these videos, I say morning, good morning. And I didn't really know I was doing it. And it sort of caught on. Izzy's copying me. Nice to see you all. So when I announced the live this morning on Facebook, I wrote that today's self-love session, in today's session, I was going to show you I was going to teach you how to touch your body so that you can feel good. It's one of those, like intriguing messages, isn't it? I want to know how to touch my body so I can feel good, right? Who wants to know that? Or, oh my God, what is she moving into? What's she going to teach us today? Is she completely moving away from what she's always taught? And is she really going into what self-love is? So if you say, morning, Katie, it's great to see you today. Really hope you're feeling much better. Thank you. Suzanne, morning, Lily missed you. I was about to go on a bike ride. That will now have to wait. I love it. Thank you. Well, gosh, thank you for postponing your bike ride on this beautiful, stunning morning. But yeah, today I do really want to talk about how you can touch your body to feel good. And it's, I'm going to teach you 3 different tools, 3 super simple tools. You may well have experienced all of them before or not. But I really like the idea of, Natalie saying, yes, I realized last night I've not hugged anyone for 5 weeks. Yeah, darling, I think that's really tough. I'm sending you loads of love. And I'm sending you virtual cuddles and squeezes to all of you. Good morning, Rebecca. Yeah, I am feeling better. Thank you. I'm still a bit fragile. So I'm definitely going to take it easy today again. I had a lovely day yesterday, actually. I didn't stay in bed yesterday. I got up and because this was meant to be my week off this week for Easter holidays, going away with the kids. So my diary is very clear. And so I sat in the garden yesterday with them and we got out. I had some blank canvases because I used to paint quite a lot and I haven't painted in years, and we've just finished building something that's going to become my studio so I can start painting again. And so we got out these canvases and any paint we could find. We didn't have very much, and we sat for like 4 hours and painted, which meant they weren't on devices. and we chatted and we got creative, and it was just a really beautiful experience. But when 4 o'clock came, I hit a wall and had to go back to bed. So, and this morning I've woken up feeling pretty good, but I'm delicate. So I'm still taking it easy, but thank you for asking. So I will be having another quiet day today. But anyway, let's focus on you now. How are you feeling? Where are you guys at? Because I want to teach you 3 tools, which, like I said, you may well know them. But they're 3 tools that I will use, that I do use to bring me back to a place of centeredness, to bring me to a place of groundedness, to connect me into my body. I think it's so important to move, as we've been doing every day, and like we're coming to the end of week 5 now, the importance of moving from our head down into our heart, and then into the ability to connect with our spiritual self. Like that's the process that I'm really passionate about moving people through, with huge amounts of compassion and love. Like, your brain isn't wrong, your intellect isn't wrong, your thoughts aren't wrong. We're not judging them good or bad, right or wrong. We're just acknowledging those thoughts that are making you feel anything other than in full health, full vibrancy, peace, calm, content. That's where we want you to be, right? That's where you want to be. Yeah. Let me just check these messages. Rebecca's saying, ooh, juicy. Yeah, juicy indeed. Learning how to touch ourselves so that we can feel good. And so this practice of kind of connecting in with your body in these 3 different ways I'm going to share can really help to bring you back to a place of feeling grounded, centered, peaceful, reconnected with you, while also in absolute full acknowledgement of the truth of where you're at and how you're feeling in this moment. So self-love is never, ever about trying to just put a band-aid over a negative belief and just think positive. It's just not about that. It's about, self-love is fully acknowledging all that's going on, the desire to feel good, and having the clarity and the acknowledgement that right now I just don't. There's huge freedom in acknowledging your current pain, your current worry, or what's bringing you down right now. Just the acknowledgement alone is hugely freeing. Liz is, hi Charlotte, good to see you. Yeah, happy to see you too. And Liz is saying, I really need a hug too. Feeling sad for all the people suffering and frustrated about how much of it might have been avoided. Yeah, mentally weary. I feel you, mentally weary. Yeah. And I'm sending huge love right now, actually, now that I've heard from Liz and Natalie on this, both of you needing a hug. Who here is living on their own right now? Who's going through this period of time on their own? Are you happy to share? Who's on your own right now? And it depends how many people we've got, but I know there's a couple of you for sure. I know there's maybe even 3 or 4 of you that are joining the calls regularly. And then there's others that are on your own, but with kids. Yeah. Thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, Nick is, yeah. Natalie, I know you're living with people. Natasha, yeah, you're on your own, but with parents. Yeah, they've given you the flat, haven't they, near their house, or just sort of in the same grounds. That's awesome that they're there. But I feel you. Like, there's something about having that person, isn't there? Christina's saying, I'm isolating in Berlin by myself. Okay, yeah. And Liz is on her own. Yeah. So I really. See, this is bringing up emotion for me now, feeling you guys. Whew, Natasha's saying missing touch and hugs. Yes. Yes. Izzy's sending virtual hugs to Liz. Yeah, beautiful. And Izzy, I know you're staying with your parents right now. So I just want to fully acknowledge you. That's it. Right now, those of you who are on your own, I fully acknowledge you and I feel you, because the weeks are ticking on and it's a long time between hugs. Yeah. It's a long time between hugs. So this space right this moment feels very powerful and very important for you to know. Well, I would love for you to know. I hope that you can feel my love right now. Feel my heart. I'm sending that to you, and I know that everybody is sending that to you right now. It's important. It's important. Natalie's saying, I live with 3 new housemates and 2 I hadn't met pre-March. Yeah. So I miss hugging my dear friends so much. Yeah, of course you do, honey. Yeah, sending you so much love. Huge cuddles. And there's a time for, excuse me, I just need my tissues. There's a time, it's really lovely to receive hugs and cuddles from other people, of course. Like, it's connection. We love it, right? And it's whether you're alone, whether you're in a relationship. Look, I've been in relationships before where I've never felt so freaking alone. So never felt so lonely as I did in some of the relationships I've had. Christina's saying she needed to hear that today. You're welcome. And I really mean it. I'm really sending you my deepest love and hugs, and just fully acknowledging you, because it's just another level of difficulty right now, isn't it? Let's be honest. And like I was saying, I also know the joy of being on my own and loving my own company so much, and really receiving so much more from just my relationship with me, that no one could be the replacement for that. And I'm now in a very solid, happy marriage, and still my relationship with me is more important than ever. My ability to self-soothe, to take responsibility for how I feel, to take responsibility for what's going on in my mind. He is there for me. He's a rock. He's incredibly supportive, and he loves nothing more than to give me cuddles. And I have to be able to do that for myself. And I love to do that for myself. And I receive something totally different when I do that for myself. And that's what this self-love piece is all about. Natalie's saying, I hear that. I was in a very non-tactile relationship for 4 years. Right. Yeah. Let me have another sip. So 3 tools today. The first one is we're going to do a bit of tapping. Anybody familiar with tapping? EFT, emotional freedom technique. We're not going to dive deep into it, but I am going to lead you through a process of just acknowledging how you're feeling now, and allowing yourself to connect with the truth that no matter what you feel, you're still lovable. You're still lovable. You can still fully love and accept yourself, no matter what you feel. It's about acknowledging those feelings and giving them a big hug. Natasha's saying she knows EFT but forgets to do it. Yeah, so we'll just do a little practice of that today. Usually you need to spend at least 15 minutes tapping, I think, to get real benefit from it. We'll see. I don't think we'll go for that long today, because I want to share some other stuff with you. But if I give you the basic tool, or remind you of the basic tool, then it's something that you can take away and do on your own. I really, really want to empower you with tools that you can take away and do by yourself. It's really important. So like on days like Tuesday, when I couldn't show up in the morning, you've got a tool that you can go to, right? And all of my coaching clients know that the purpose of the coaching is to empower them to go off and fly and be who they came here to be, and not use a coach or a therapist or anything outside of themselves as a crutch to keep them okay. So these are really cool tools for you to just take out and fly with, right? Yeah, Sonia's familiar with tapping. Awesome. So we'll do a little bit of that today. You're welcome, Liz, darling. I mean it. Rebecca's saying, oh yeah, I've already done a bit of tapping this morning. Made me feel so much better. Amazing. So we'll do a little tiny bit more. And then I'm going to take you through a couple of other little processes, which I don't want to ruin the surprise. So let's wait till we get there. So for tapping, we need to acknowledge where we're at. We need to acknowledge fully how we're feeling right now. So can you share with me in your comments how you're feeling at the moment? You may have already told me, but if we could just hone back in, what is the feeling that I don't even want to say that you want to clear. What's the feeling you'd like to acknowledge, knowing that you desire to feel something more calm, something more grounded, something more peaceful, something more connected? Yeah. So what do you want to, how are you feeling right now that you would like to shift it? We are going to clear it. But when I say that, I'm not saying it. Katie, pull your words together. When I say that, I want to be clear that we're not making it bad. We're not making it wrong. We're just fully acknowledging where you're at. Who would like to share? No one shared yet. How are you? What's going on for you? Is there any anxiety? Is there any worry? Is there any tension? Any fear? Any sadness? Regret? What's going on? Natalie's saying guilt. Okay, guilt for not having achieved more, specifically work during this period. Oh, darling. Yep, I fully acknowledge you for that. And this period's going to go on for a while, so you've got a comeback to come to. Your comeback is on its way. Izzy's feeling a bit flat after a busy few days. Okay. Flat. Lindy's saying, I feel good today, but I've always room for more peace and love. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Sophie feeling impatient. Just really want to sort the situation out if I only could. Yeah, impatience. I get that. Natasha feeling a bit trapped, at least another 3 weeks. Oh, yeah, at least. My intuition's telling me something else, but let's see what happens. Liz is saying sadness for the world and loneliness. Yeah, that's heavy. Yeah, sadness and loneliness. Charlotte's feeling discouraged and down. Yeah, I fully acknowledge you. Rebecca feeling a bit flat, just worn out with it all. Yeah, just worn out with it all. Charlotte's wanting to cry. Beautiful. And I invite you to. That would feel good. Have a good old cry. Crying is awesome. Natasha's saying slightly scared about what I'll feel when it's over. Interesting. Yeah, I really acknowledge you. Sonia, hi, is in physical pain today, back pain. Oh, sending you big love with that. Big love. Oh, we're going to do something today that will help with that. Okay, stay tuned. Malka, hello. Feeling a bit heartbroken. Yeah, okay, heartbroken. Yeah, I really acknowledge you. Opening to deeper layers of myself. Beautiful, beautiful. So lovely to hear that. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Okay, so working with the piece that you just shared. So we're going to, just before we dive into the tapping, you're going to be filling in a blank. So it's going to be, even though I feel, so even, for example, even though I feel tired, I fully love and accept myself. Even, let me just go through some examples here to help everybody. So let me just scroll back through Facebook. So even though I feel a bit flat today, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling impatient, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel sad and lonely, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel discouraged and down, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I want to cry, I fully love and accept myself. Suzanne saying, imbalance at times, trying to keep everyone in my house placated, but knowing that it starts with self-care, missing the touch of others. Yeah. Even though I feel imbalanced at times, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm missing the touch and cuddles of others, I fully love and accept myself. Hi, Bally. Good morning. Just going to go back to some of the comments here. So even though I feel guilty, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling a bit trapped, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling scared, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm in physical pain today, I fully love and accept myself. Yeah. Thanks, Val. Yeah, I am feeling quite a lot better. Yeah, I really am. So but this is the blank. You got to fill it in for yourself, though. I don't want to I want this to feel really unique to you and powerful for you. So then we've got the tapping point. So we're going to start here with the karate chop point. Yeah. So you can just follow it through with me. I tend to use 3 fingers. I guess that's like making sure I'm definitely getting the point. So this is our first point. Yeah. Our second point is the eyebrow. Doesn't matter which side. Yeah. Second point. Third point, side of the eye. Got that? Third point. Fourth point, under the eye. Yeah. Fifth point, under the nose. You see that? Under the nose. Sixth point, the chin. Seventh point, your collarbone. Eighth point, under your arm. A good old pat in there. That feels quite grounding. I quite like doing that. Under there. Sort of where your bra strap is. For the girls, boys, you know where bra straps go. There. And then the last point, top of your head. Right in the middle. Right in the center, the top of your head. Here I'm using 4 fingers just to make sure I get it. There's no real right or wrong. You'll get it. Yeah? So then you're going to repeat. It's like a mantra, isn't it? As we move through. So we're going to start with the first one. Even though I feel, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel, fill in the blank, I fully love and accept myself. You're saying this out loud to yourself, yeah? Even though, on the side of the eye, even though I feel, fill in the blank, I fully love and accept myself. Under the eye, even though I feel, I fully love and accept myself. Under the nose, even though I feel, I fully love and accept myself. The chin, even though I feel, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel, I fully love and accept myself. Now to the top of your head, even though I feel, I fully love and accept myself. We're going to keep going, and I might just throw in some different words that you've all used, but you can use your own words, okay? So going back to the karate chop, even though I feel sad and lonely, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel discouraged and down, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I really need a cuddle, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling impatient, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling anxious, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling lonely, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling imbalanced, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm missing the touch of others, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling sadness for the world, I fully love and accept myself. And let's try again. Right hand. Even though I want to cry, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling trapped, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling guilty, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I give myself a hard time, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling sad, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling worried about my future, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel anxiety, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I get really down sometimes, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel trapped and worn out with it all, I fully love and accept myself. Just take a moment to stop and breathe. And just notice how you're feeling, just breathing that in. So that's a mix of like Chinese acupressure points and sort of modern psychology essentially. And the acupressure points are meridians. And really, we're changing our physiology through doing that. We're physically altering our brain, our energy systems, and our body all at the same time. It's pretty powerful stuff. I remember about, it's quite a few years ago now, like 12 years ago, when I really, really was suffering absolutely terrible, terrible anxiety. I had a transformational coach at that time, and she taught me tapping. And I remember I relied so heavily on it, and it was the same all the time. It was, even though I feel anxious, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel anxious, I fully love and accept myself. Even though I feel anxious, I fully love and accept myself. And I would just do that. And I remember my son was a baby, and I would sometimes have to go into the bathroom, just close the door and lock myself in and just sit on the toilet and just tap. Every time I went for a wee, I would just sit and tap, even though I feel anxious, I fully love and accept myself. And it helped me so much. It just really got me grounded. So how are you guys feeling? How are you feeling after doing that? Are you meant to do just your dominant side, e.g. I'm right-handed, or both sides? Honestly, Natalie, I don't think it matters. I would find it really hard to do it with my left hand. I don't think I could physically do it. But you can do it with both. It's actually kind of quite nice to do it with both hands. Somehow when I engage my right hand, my left hand plays ball. So I could do, you can't do both hands when you're tapping this point, but you can use both hands when you're tapping here if you wanted to. But you don't really need to, because you don't need to get that spread of that distance. The acupressure point is in one spot. So you only need one hand. And I do quite like using two hands on my face, because then I can get the points on both sides. Yeah, so where there's mirrored here, I can use the two hands. And even here, you can use two hands. There's sort of obvious the places where you only need one hand, and you don't have to replicate both sides. No. Does that make sense? So Izzy's saying she feels more alive. Rebecca's saying such a release. I needed that. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Just through full acknowledgement of how you're feeling, fully loving and accepting yourself, regardless of how you're feeling, because we don't judge our feelings. They just are. Through acknowledging them, we are releasing them. Through acknowledging them, we're making ourselves feel better. We're not at the mercy of them anymore. Yeah. Rebecca says, I use both hands when I can, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, totally. Yeah. I think, how do I do it when I'm on my own? I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I would use two hands here, here, here. And then I would go down to one hand, because that feels easy. It just feels a little bit clunky you can do two here, I suppose. It's pretty personal preference. Just that touching your body as you acknowledge fully how you're feeling. There's something about the mind, body, emotion connection that I find very, very powerful and very transformational. So I really invite you guys to enjoy that more by yourselves. Liz said she felt a release. Beautiful. Charlotte's saying feeling awake and light. I love that. Gorgeous. Yay. All right. So now I want you to, the next practice is with the feelings that you came onto the call with. So there was all sorts. There was guilt. There was feeling trapped. There was sadness, loneliness, needing a hug, all of these feelings, just sort of a bit fed up, tiredness, want to cry, all of those feelings. I just, for each of you, Belle's saying she's feeling lighter. I'm really pleased. Good to hear that. So with all those feelings, just close your eyes. Now you will have shifted. some of that already through just a couple of minutes of tapping. I invite you to tap more later when we finish this call, anytime that you need it. And there's some residual with you right now that we can work with right now. So just tuning into those feelings, the heavier feelings. Just tuning in on where do you feel those in your body? Where do you feel it in your body? It could be in your head. It could be in your heart. It could be your stomach, your hips. It could be your back, your lower back, your arms, your legs. Like, where is it for you? Where are you feeling it in your body? And just place your hands there. Yeah, just, hi Rebecca, Pippa, sorry, good to see you. So just put your hands where you sense those feelings are being held. Put your hands there. For me, it's usually going to be across my chest or in my lower kind of belly area. It's usually where I feel it, but it's different for everybody, and it's going to be changing all the time. Sometimes, oh gosh, sometimes I can get like what feels like a belt strap around my head, and it's just pulled really tight. Yeah, that can be a place for me sometimes. Just feel where it is for you today. And I'm just going to invite you to put your hands there. And just send yourself love through the palms of your hands. Just sending yourself love through the palms of your hands. Just through setting that intention, I can actually feel the palms of my hands activate. I don't know if any of you have that experience, but I feel them switch on. It might feel nice for you before doing this, and we can do it together now, just to rub your palms together, just to kind of activate the energy in your palms. So much healing available. We can totally self-heal. I studied Reiki quite a number of years ago now, which is about channeling energy through your hands to heal somebody else. It's incredibly powerful. I believe we're all healers, though, and I believe that we all have the ability to self-heal, and we have incredible energy always passing through our hands. So just, you can activate it like this, and then place your hands, which will definitely now be tingling, and just allow, just with intention, that's all it is. It's amazing. Just through intention, you're directing energy. Just with intention, send that part of your body unconditional love. Unconditional love. This is a nice thing to do as well if you have actual pain. So there was, I've already, someone on the call that had back pain, lower back pain, I think. It's a lovely thing to do, just to activate your hands and just put your hands there where the pain is. And just send that part of your body unconditional love. Pure, pure love. So just sit now and send yourself that love. Intentionally send the emotion, whatever the emotion was for you, just fully acknowledging it. Just send it love. Just send it love. It's a very real part of you that's showing you that that part of you needs love. And it needs love specifically around perhaps sadness, perhaps resistance, perhaps loneliness, perhaps frustration, guilt, whatever it is. Just intentionally send yourself, that part of you, love. Give the guilt love. Give the frustration love. Give the sadness love. Give the flat feeling love. And then allow yourself to be that part of you that is the guilt, the frustration, the sadness, whatever the emotion is, and receive the love. Allow yourself to receive it, that part of you. Receive it. Beautiful, unconditional, healing love is passing through your hands into that part of your body. It's taking it to that part of you that's feeling that way. Do you notice that there's no judgment? There's no right or wrong here. It's pure loving acceptance. Just feels good to receive love from yourself, to receive healing from yourself. I actually think it's incredibly empowering to know that you can do that for yourself, that you have that resource available to you all the time, just through the palms of your hands. You don't need anything outside of yourself. Nothing. You can self-soothe. You can take care of you. You can heal yourself just by taking some time just to sit with yourself and acknowledge all that you're feeling and give it love. I wonder how you're feeling now, having done that. If you feel able to type, because you're probably feeling really quite lovely and connected. And if you feel able to, can you type the comments and just let me know, like, how are you feeling having done that? Have you dropped into another level of feeling calm and grounded because we've done the tapping and then we've done that? I think it's a nice practice to do after tapping. It's like, often when we tap, we start, Natasha's saying it feels empowering. Gorgeous. Yeah, I find that to be very empowering too. Often when we tap, we might gauge how we're feeling at the beginning. So let's say you're a 10 in anxiety, like I'm just out of control, 10 anxiety. And you tap and you might bring it down to an 8, and then you might tap some more, bring it down to a 5. And then you might get down to a 3. I mean, I never got to a 0, ever. But I felt heaps better. And then it's nice to kind of then go, okay, so where am I still feeling the anxiety in my body? And can I just sit with it? Can I just hold it? Can I just nurture it? Can I just send it healing love? Can I just be with it, not have to do anything? Does that make sense? Sonia's feeling grounded. How's your back, Sonia? I was wondering if maybe you put your hands on your back for that. Natasha's feeling less needy. Yeah, beautiful. Natalie has tears. It's comforting. Malka's saying it's feeling soft. Yeah, can you just feel that softness, that receptiveness as you receive your own healing, receive your own love. And like Natalie said, like totally empowering, right? Because you can do that for yourself. We don't need anybody else to do that for us. And I'm telling you from experience that, especially for the single people on the call right now, there's something incredible about being able to bring the ability and the capacity to take care of yourself and love yourself in this way into a relationship. That's really powerful. To be able to still be there for you while being in a relationship, so that person doesn't become your crutch, doesn't become your external validation, proof that you're okay, that you're worthy, that you're significant, that you're lovable. Like, we've got to learn to do that for ourselves. Self-love is self-responsibility. Bal saying totally makes sense. Yeah, awesome. Over on Facebook, Izzy's feeling warm and fuzzy. Hold on, Rebecca said, yeah, I needed to acknowledge that today has been physically feeling a bit rough for a couple of days, but pushing on. Okay, so with love, Rebecca, no more pushing. No more pushing on. Surrender. Surrender, surrender, surrender. I invite you to fully surrender. Do you remember that? Were you on yesterday? You were, weren't you? The card that I've still got it out, actually. Do you remember this card from yesterday? Wild Red Rider. All about surrendering, wasn't it? Izzy's feeling warm and fuzzy. Suzanne's feeling sleepy. Charlotte, amazing feeling ever experienced. Wow, that's powerful. Well, look how empowered you are now. You get to do that for yourself. Isn't that so cool? Anytime you want, you can feel amazing. Liz is feeling calm and grateful and release some tears. Beautiful. I'm so glad. Yeah, release, release, release. Feeling is healing, right? Sophie's feeling grounded and whole. Lindy says, I feel horizontal. I held my jaw that's been so tense for weeks. I've just let go for the first time in ages. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, total surrender, Rebecca. Yeah. Sonia, yeah, just stood up and can feel some ease in my back. Beautiful. Natalie saying that's wonderful. Malk is really grateful for this. So amazing. Val saying great. Yeah. And one more thing I want to invite you to. And it's not dissimilar actually to what we just did. But there's something, I call it the reassuring squeeze. The reassuring squeeze. And it's just my favorite thing. Okay. I love having I haven't got a lot of flesh happening up here. I'm a bit bony. But I love nothing more than this being squeezed. That's probably something to do with a hug. But just have a go at it for a minute. Just, hey, Ellie. Just give your arms a good old squeeze. June's just joined. Hello, late, but we'll catch up later. Yeah, I am. Thank you, June. I'm feeling so much better. Still taking it easy, though. Still being very gentle with myself. Yeah, so how does this feel? Give yourself a good squeeze. I feel like I'm doing it so much now I'm going to bruise myself. But, it feels good. Good squeeze. And then just sort of hold your head. Give your head a bit of a massage and a bit of just a squeeze. Like, oh, yeah, I'm here for me. Yeah. And on my thighs, I love give your thighs a good squeeze. Yeah. Giving your thighs a squeeze. Anyone joining now is like, what is she up to, weirdo? Giving your thighs a squeeze. Backs of my calves as well. Love to give those a squeeze. Just feels really good. But my favorite thing of all is up here. Just a reassuring squeeze. Okay, so whenever you're feeling a bit low, a bit uncertain, a bit unsure, a bit lonely, give yourself a reassuring squeeze. Like you have the power to do that for yourself at any time. Like if I'm making a cup of tea while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, if I'm feeling a bit uncertain, a bit nervous, a bit wondering how am I going to get through my day today, or how am I going to tackle that, or just, it's okay. I just take a moment. I'll just hold myself, hold my shoulders, and I'm just super, super present to myself. And I squeeze my shoulders and like, you know what? You got this. You're okay. You're going to be okay. I got you. And that's an important line that I tell myself. I got you. Izzy's saying, how do you squeeze without judgment? You just do, honey. You just do. Love those arms. Love them. Love them. Just, I got you. Just do it now, okay? Just close your eyes. You're basically giving yourself a hug, but I just like the squeeziness on the shoulders and the arms because you're really feeling you. I got you. It's okay. Everything's going to be all right. I loved you so much. I know you're feeling a bit nervous. I know you're feeling a bit uncertain. I know you're feeling a bit worried, but I got you. It's okay. We're in this together. We'll get through it. We're all right. And just breathe that in. Just breathe it in. It's okay. I got you. We got this. We got this. The reassuring squeeze. Sophie's loving it. Yeah. Doesn't it feel great? I freaking love it. What do you guys think? Hey? There's some chat going on amongst friends over on Instagram, which is awesome. Yeah. So they're my 3 tips today for how you can touch yourself to feel good. So the first one was tapping, the EFT, emotional freedom technique. The second one was just tuning into the emotion, the heavier emotion, that where is that in your body? And with your hands, the unconditional, loving, healing energy through your hands, placing that on that body part and just giving yourself love and allowing yourself to receive the love, right? There's 2 things going on there. You're consciously, intentionally giving that part of you love, and you're allowing that part of you to receive the love. Yeah, both those are really important. Yeah, everyone's loving the hugs. Good, good, good. Loving a cuddle. Yes. Liz is smiling. You're welcome. And the third one was the reassuring squeeze. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Natalie said, a neuroscientist told me that bathing releases the same endorphins, love hormones, as physical cuddling intimacy. Bathing? You mean like having a bath? Bathing? Bathing? No, as a physical cuddling intimacy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm completely addicted to my bath. Yeah. Yeah. So lots of love happening over on Facebook. Thank you. So how about we wrap up today with an Archangel card. So we're not going to do the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle cards today. We're going to do a Archangel Oracle card. It's a Doreen Virtue card. Maybe slightly contentious. I don't think Doreen Virtue backs this work anymore, interestingly, but that's a whole other conversation. Rebecca's saying, I feel so much better. Thank you. I love how these lives are always exactly what I need. Yeah, funny how that happens, isn't it? Funny, not funny. Everything's meant to be. We're all alike. Yeah, having a bath. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Natalie. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that bathing releases the same endorphins as a cuddle. So great. Tip number 4 for today then. Go have a bath. Throw some salt in. Throw some yummy oils in. Val said, gave myself a really tight hug. Just what I needed. Yes. Let's see what the angels have for us today. And then we'll wrap up, yeah? Okay. Let's see. What do we need to hear today, angels? Okay. Kind of random. Career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. I wonder who needs to hear that today. Let's have a look. Career transition. Okay. You've prayed for help with your career, and it's now occurring. Sometimes change is perceived as stressful. Yet I'm helping to clear the old from your life to make way for the new. Pay close attention to your repetitive ideas, dreams, and visions, as these are divinely inspired roadmaps pointing the way along your desired path. You may not see the entire road or where it's leading, but each step will be lit along the way. Now, I think most of us are experiencing some level of shift in our careers at the moment. Some need to adapt at the moment, right? So this is a beautiful card. This is Archangel Chamuel. I'm not very good at pronouncing the Archangel names. Chamuel's name means he who sees God. His ability to see clearly helps us find things, situations, and people. He's renowned for helping people find the career best suited to their purpose and passions. Call upon Chamuel as your career counselor often. Chamuel? I don't know how to pronounce it, but there it is again. There we go. So Christina says that applies to me. June says and me. Sophie says and me. Natasha's saying oh no, we're talking about baths there. Hold on. And Rebecca's saying and me. Okay. This card was needed. And even for myself, you know, there's all sorts percolating in my mind around my business and how I can serve more and serve in new and interesting ways. Especially now that, you know, one of my greatest desires is speaking in public and to do more of that. And I can't get out in public, so it will be about finding more ways to do that online. So if anybody's got any ideas for me there, if you know anybody that could do with a speaker, if anyone's running an online conference or webinar and they need support, if they've got a membership group and they need an expert in self-love and all that I'm about to come in, you know, women's empowerment, maybe recommend me or let me know about it, right? So I'm definitely looking for more opportunities to share my message and to teach through this online space because we can't do it in person. So yeah, I suppose this relates to me too. Charlotte's saying, and me. Suzanne said there are changes at my work. Maybe I need to look at how this can serve me better. Yeah, absolutely. This is an opportunity for all of us, I think. Yeah, absolutely. Natasha, that's such a great deal. Love magnet. Oh, hold on. Natasha said, I love a large cup of Epsom salts in my bath. I buy 10 kilos for about £11. The chemist is a kilo for £67. Oh, awesome. That is a good deal. 10 kilos for £11. That's bloody amazing. Yes. Cool, Val. Yep. Great. So, yeah, if anybody, oh, thank you. You're responding to my ask there. Yeah. I mean, honestly, if any of you, I mean, hell, you know, why not? While we're here together right now, if, like a lot of you have been on these daily calls with me for, you know, coming up to 5 weeks now, you've got a pretty good idea who I am and what I'm about, albeit I'm not using this space to do any transformational coaching. But you're getting a pretty good feel for who I am and what I can share and teach and speak on. And my personal website, Daring and Mighty, I don't know if any of you have seen it, daringandmighty.com. There's a speaking tab with loads of past events I've spoken at and so on. So if you're interested to know what subject matters I do speak on in public and what I can teach and coach and train around, then take a look at daringandmighty.com. And if you've got any ideas or suggestions who I can approach and how I can show up more in the online space, then I'm all ears, because that feels like an exciting new opportunity right now. Everyone on Instagram is sharing where they're buying their Epsom salts from, so I love that. Biotech Epsom salts on Amazon, £14 for 10 kilos. That's awesome. Great. Okay, everybody. So I hope that today has been helpful. You've got those 3 tips for how to touch your body to feel good. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's such an honor. Love it. I hope you're all feeling better. I hope you're all feeling lifted. You're welcome, Malka. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining. Lots of hearts. Natalie's saying you're a brilliant public speaker, Katie. I've seen you in action. Well, that's when we first met, wasn't it, at that event? Yeah. Ellie, thank you so much. I'll catch up. Yeah, watch the beginning, Ellie. It's. I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you very much, Natasha. Promised to start modules today. Oh yes, Natasha's in my Daring and Mighty Love group, and it's a 3-month coaching program. And she's got some work to do. Thank you, Bal. Thank you so much. Sophie said, will do, Katie. You're born to go big. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Love that. Thanks, Sophie. All right, beautiful people. Bye, Sonia. Thank you for joining us. Really lovely to have you. I've loved it. Thank you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll try to have a thing I can share with you tomorrow. But don't forget, if you've got any questions for me, if there's any way that I can support you specifically, just ping them through to me. You've all got ways and means of finding me. Whatever your way is, send me a message and I'll do my best to respond. Thanks, Natalie. You have a great day. Bal. Yep, it is going to be a good day. Yes, I shall stay well. Thank you. You're welcome, Christina. So good to have you here. Gosh, we've got some history, you and I. I'm so glad to have you here. It's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. June, I'm sending you oceans of love right back. Gorgeous. Okay, everybody. See you later. Love you loads. I think I need 1 second.